Strevens defeat today, not how we wanted to start our season, but how do you assess that game?
Yeah, look, it's a tough start to the season to lose a game 2-0 at home. Obviously disappointed with it. Yeah, just a game change in a quick sort of 5-minute period. We had a great ball in from a free kick, which we should have scored from, which we didn't, obviously. And then, a goal from them, they'll be really pleased with it from their point of view. But from my point of view, I'm not happy with the first goal whatsoever. It's terrible defending. Should do better. We will do better. And then, it was pretty even up until about the half-hour point. And I think the last 15 minutes, to be fair to him, first half, they created some real good chances. And if it wasn't for Joe pulling off a fantastic save, it could have been worse at half-time. Second half turned into a bit of us having spells, them having lots of spells as well, but the damage was clearly done in the first half.
Yeah, and as you said, at the end of the second half, even though we did grow, end of the first half, rather, we did grow into it, but then they scored from the corner. Was that the sucker punch, do you feel?
Yeah, look, it was a big goal, obviously, the second one just before half-time. It gives you a mountain to climb, and sort of the feeling within the dressing room, obviously, is a lot tougher. But it's hard because we knew they had some big boys going into the box. We knew the delivery was really good. They had 2 in and around our goalkeeper, and then 3 attacking it from the edge. So when you take Ty comes off injured, someone else goes in to do that job, then Cav has to go from being a near post space into the thing, and there's no excuses for it, but just that we've become the personnel trying to deal with a good ball in. We just didn't quite deal with it. We probably would have dealt with it probably 20 minutes earlier, but we didn't. And that's a key thing. I'm talking about us. We should have scored from a couple of chances, good balls going in first half, our set plays, and then obviously they got the key second goal to sort of give us a massive uphill task second half. But their ball situation could be really important for us moving forward.
Yeah, you mentioned Ty there. He had to come off in the first half, and so did Christian in the second. Were those forced changes kind of not what you wanted to change the system at that point of the game?
No, because if you decide to take Ty off late in the game because of the nature of the game, no Ty, the way he plays and stuff like that, that's fine because you're changing things, you're trying to go for it. But to have to do it early doors was obviously a bit of a blow. Danny Whitehall's joined us late into pre-season, didn't get international clearance to be able to play against Brentford, so couldn't really throw him on there. And Hilly's been brilliant pre-season, but he's a different type of player to Ty. And the reason I started Ty today is because they had so many big boys. 3-5-2, similar to us. We knew that there was going to be raining in long throws going into our box, so that's the reason we started Ty. And to lose him within 15-20 minutes, I don't know how long it was, I have to have a look, was obviously a blow. And then you have a talk at half time, want him to do certain things, and then Christian went off a minute into the second half. So but these are the things that happen. And, there's no excuses with the result because of that. These things happen in football, and you have to just try and roll with it and hope they're both not out too long.
Yeah, do you have any updates on those two at all?
No, honestly, I had no idea. Literally, me and you were talking now straight after the game. But look, Ty won't come off unless he's properly injured, and getting to know Christian, but he clearly took a whack. So we'll just have to assess him tomorrow. We're in tomorrow morning to do a warm down ready for the game on Monday. So we'll just have to assess how they both are tomorrow. And look, let's hope they're both not out too long, because obviously Ty's an important player for us. He's been our captain today, so he's important for us. Been brilliant the last couple of years, and obviously Christian joining the football club to have them 3 centre-halves. With ball bent messing as well, obviously it'd be really key to us. So hopefully he's not going to be too long also. Yeah,
and obviously the season isn't decided on the first game. So what are the positives that we can take from this performance to kick on?
Well, it's just we have to be honest with where we are. Us and Wrexham finished very similar position last year. We were both in and around them playoff positions till the last day of the season. We played them at home, drew, went up to their place in the firing counter and drew. But there wasn't no problem between the clubs. That was just an incident that just happened. So where we was both at last year and to where we're at now and where they're at, there's no hiding it. They're going for it. They're trying to win this league this year. They've signed League 2's top goal scorer, paid money for Hyde, getting him out of Halifax, who's had a good career, and he's a good finisher. He scored 2 against us today. It's never been his his goal scoring and everything like that. There's obviously been a few little injuries over the last couple of years, but he's a very good forward for this level. I brought the boy Tozer in yesterday to lay at the back alongside the boy Hayden that they paid for out of Carlisle. So look, they're going for it, and they're not the only team going for it. And you just have to compete against these teams the best you can. We're not going to be defined by losing against Wrexham, but I want to beat Wrexham. I want to beat Chesterfield. I want to beat Notts County. I want to beat Stockport. All the teams that are really, really going for it this year. It seems that it's sort of been a domino effect that one team has gone big, so everyone else is going, well, this is our opportunity. If we don't do it ourselves, then we're not going to keep up with them. But we just have to do what we do. We've been really proud of the work we've done the last couple of years. We're really proud of the way we competed up the top end of the table last year and just missed out. And you know, we're proud of the fact that we bring boys into the club, young lads that move on to play in the Championship. We don't go for paying money for older lads and things like that. So look, today's a tough day, a real tough day, and Wrexham are going to go for it, and we wish them the best of luck, you know, because it's going to be a real competitive season, and we just got to make sure we bounce back from today. It's only one game. It's not the start that any of us wanted to get off with. It's the first time I've lost the first game of the season. I think we beat Barnet last year, got off to a great start. The year before we beat Notts County. And it wasn't defined by beating Notts County because we didn't have the season that we wanted that year. And we certainly wasn't defined by just beating Barnet last year 5-1. There's 43 more games to go, so it's not the start we wanted, but it's not all doom and gloom. You lose a game of football, what do? You dust down, get ready for Monday. Bromley's going to be a tough game as well. You know, they've lost to Dagenham today, but Dagenham are going to be right up there. They was in the playoff position last year, so it's another tough game. And it's just what it is. We've just got to get points on the board as quick as possible, build momentum, keep the confidence within the group, hope that the injuries are not too bad, and get ready for Monday. And not just Monday, get ready for Monday and the following Saturday and all the games were coming up, because it's going to be a long season, a tough season. But yeah, obviously want to improve from today and try and get 3 points on the board as quick as possible.
Yeah, and lastly, as you mentioned, straight back to it on Monday against Bromley. You said the lads were in tomorrow, so what's the plan for that to go again?
Just a warm down day, because we need to, because obviously the quick turnaround, especially it being first game of the season, to ask the boys to go to a competitive 90 minutes and then your second game be 48 hours later. It's not anyone's fault, it's just because our season started later. Normally this is, you know, a good month into the season or whatever it is. So yeah, they're going to come in tomorrow, just do a bit of a cool down, the bits and pieces that they need to do, and, you know, assess some of the knocks and bruises that the boys pick up in the game, and then get ready for Bromley on Monday. And I'm sure everyone else in our league is doing it. It's a professional league now, you know, it's not every single team in this league, and I think there's 13 or 14 ex-football league clubs, so everyone will be doing the same preparation. Come in, make sure they warm down properly, make sure they're ready to go again on Monday, because it's a chance to bounce back on Monday. When you get disappointed on Saturday, to have a game on a Monday as a manager, it's amazing, because you're going, right, that one didn't go how I wanted it. How can we try and win on Monday? We know it'd be incredibly difficult. It'd be nice to see parts. So, and we respect, you know, Bromley as a team. But yeah, recover tomorrow, get ready for Monday.